Well, good morning, Spurs fans. I am ecstatic after that result. What a game it was at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, as Tottenham obviously won 1-0 in their Carabao Cup semi-final against Liverpool. I was there last night, absolutely loving it. It was such a good atmosphere, such a good result, such a good performance, and that is how Ange ball should be played under Ange Postecoglou. Just really, really effective football, and just an all-round good display from everyone on that pitch. But before we go any further, if you are new to the Sonny Talk Spurs YouTube channel, then drop us a like. Leave your comments. What did you make of the result? Can we win it? Can we go to Anfield and actually get a result there as well? And as always, subscribe and hit the notification bell, because it will let you know when I've gone live in instances such as this. And actually, might as well obviously prove that I was there. Got my programme in front of me here with Heung-Min son on the front, and also towards the end of the game and during it, filmed a little bit of the reaction in the stadium and to show you what the atmosphere was like. It was just an absolute amazing game, and the stats back it up. Tottenham with only 39% possession. That's quite low for an Ange Postecoglou side, but we were more effective with it. We were better on the ball. Some of the passing was better, and some more effective attacks. 9 shots, 4 on target, but I feel like we had better of the ball than Liverpool. Liverpool had 14 and 7, and apart from really that Nunes shot at the end that Kinsky, who I'll get onto, saved fantastically, I don't think Liverpool were really in it. I think we made that home, the home leg count for us. We really went there and, showed that we really want to win this cup competition under Ange Postecoglou. We're taking the cups seriously this year, whether it be Europa League, hopefully FA Cup at the weekend, and now the Carabao Cup, League Cup. I was really, really happy, and just to see, because this side is still, I'd say, it's not at its full capacity. We're still missing, for the second leg, we're going to have hopefully Mickey van der Ven back, Romero, a couple of new signings through the door. So with that in mind, hopefully we can give them a game at Anfield, and you can back us to go out there and do something, because that Liverpool team was strong last night. They had, Salah was still in the team. They had Van Dijk, Alisson in net, but there was a couple of sprinkled players here and there, but they still brought Trent on at the end, and we're looking to win it. There was opportunity for us to win it even further, so it was really, really good to see. But the game in general obviously started off with a bit of some bad news, and that was obviously Rodrigo Bentancur. I wish him well. It was such a he's so unlucky. He's had 2 serious injuries, and now this incident as well. This club tweeted last night, obviously, that he was breathing and conscious, so hopefully it's nothing too serious, and I wish him really well. But yeah, it was really strange in the stadium, because not many people, we had to look on our phones over Twitter to see what was going on, because we were very, very confused, because I sit in like the main stand, and it was happening up the other end. I just couldn't tell what was going on. So that was that. And then, as the game went on, we had some good chances. We were moving the ball around. Brennan Johnson obviously came onto the field to replace Bentancur, who I'd say Brennan Johnson was probably the weakest player in that starting lineup, or in the team from that point, because he just, I don't know what it is with Brennan Johnson at the moment. He's on such a fine vein of form, and then he just hasn't been able to really, carry on. He wasn't really taking on his man. You know, it was a bit of a struggle for him out there actually, and I just hope that he can, you know, refine that good goal scoring form, take on his man, score some goals that we know he could earlier on in the campaign. But you know, we just had so many good chances. You had that Pedro Porro chance in the second half, you know, where Bergvall, who, man of the match Bergvall, you know, dispossesses Alisson, and Pedro Porro, he usually puts his foot through it, but he did this floated effort, and it went quite wide actually in the end when I saw the highlights on the train back. But yeah, as for, you know, I mean, Dominic Solanke, again, another player who had a fantastic game. I mean, offside, is it offside? It's very tight. I think it's very tight. So very, very confused about that. But then we had an incident involving that man of the match, as I say, Lucas Bergvall. 2 yellow cards. Well, the first one that he gets a yellow card for, don't think it's a yellow card, so I don't think that should be given. And then the second one, should he be sent off? You know, referee plays advantage, Liverpool go on the attack, and, you know, doesn't bring it back. According to the FA rules, it doesn't have to be, because it wasn't malicious. So anyone moaning about that, you just get a grip, because I think, you know, he deserved to be on the pitch. And then for the goal, Pedro Porro, lovely float ball over the top. Dominic Solanke keeps it alive. Van Dijk's in no man's land, and Bergvall puts it away like he's been doing it for years. He was just really good in that 8 position, you know, like sort of putting the pressure on Alisson, charging down. His energy was like fantastic. But looking at the team overall, I thought Kinsky, what a debut from that goalkeeper. Just really comfortable on the ball, moving it quickly, you know, not afraid to, you know, I think one of his first efforts, he chips it over Jota and Salah to give it to Spence, and I was just like, what is going on? Fantastic. Good save at the end as well. You know, clean sheet on your debut against Liverpool. Nothing, you know, nothing compares to that really. And then you had, you know, Jed Spence was good. Pedro Porro really good on, you know, Jed Spence keeping Salah quiet was fantastic. Then you had, you know, Dragerson was really good. Stopped that one on the line. That was a good chance from Trent. And then Archie Gray. Oh my God. This guy, he hasn't even played midfield yet. And he's just, you know, the composure from an 18-year-old was amazing. Basuma was good. You know, I think Kulusevski was actually one of the weaker players. Like, looked a bit lethargic. Son, I don't know about, you know, Son signed his contract extension. Looked like he was struggling out there as well. And then, yeah, Solanke was fantastic, and Johnson, you know, was a bit iffy. But yeah, it was really good to see, you know, considering actually, you know, Maddison was banned and the bench options we had, it was a really good, like, overall performance of, you know, that's the fight we want to see. But can we do it the second leg? Can we do it up at Anfield? We've got a month until that game. We've got loads of fixtures in between. You know, we've got Tamworth at the weekend in the FA Cup. We've got Arsenal in the league. So we've got, and then some Europa League clashes as well. And then we play them in the second leg. So it will be a very different thing. You know, Liverpool, will they be at that stage of the season as well? You know, they want to focus on the league because they weren't going for it as the game went on, and we really stretched it. But yeah, I think, you know, we can give them a good game. We can give them a good game up there. You know, they had some good away support yesterday, but I think, you know, Tottenham showed that they're in this cup competition to win it. Newcastle obviously beat Arsenal. So, you know, a Tottenham-Newcastle final, God, I dread that as well. Newcastle was strong, but, you know, both teams on a trophy drought. Newcastle's a lot longer than ours, but both will be looking to really, you know, win that competition and do really well. But yeah, Ange Postecoglou last night, you know, was quite funny with the journalists, Sky Sports, and, you know, I think he was back to his normal self. And even like the reaction, I've never seen him do this before, but the reaction to the Pedro Porro miss, where he's like spinning around, and you know, it seems like there was a good vibe back last night. It was one of the best Spurs performances I've seen in a very long time. Like the first and second half both sewed together was really strong. It just seems to be in this competition. You know, we beat Manchester City, we beat Manchester United, and we beat Liverpool in the first leg. And who can forget Coventry as well, where we were lucky in that one. But yeah, absolutely buzzing with that one, ecstatic. So yeah, I mean, I was so glad to be there. But you have to let me know in the comments down below, what did you make of it? Can we win? Can we go to Anfield and get a result as well? Leave your likes. and also subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'm going to do a video on Kolo Muani, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Looks like Tottenham could be signing the Frenchman, so that's quite good news as well. Hopefully he'll be going to Anfield as well. But yeah, till next time, up the Spurs, keep liking and supporting the channel, and until next time, ciao.